name is Tyler Prime and welcome back to Scary October. Today, for the second episode, oh my god, look like a female. For the second episode, we're reacting to top 5 scariest horror movies of 2018. Now, you all know 2018 wasn't the best year for some people, including me, but horror movies are where it's at. So, we're gonna see what this list has to offer with top 5. I hope Halloween's on this. Alright, so without further ado, let's react to this. And yes, I'm putting my glasses on. I already have a headache. Let's go.
Horror movies, you either love them or you hate them. Some people enjoy getting scared, others not so much.
Hey.
Personally, I'm always down for a good creepy movie. And I'm sorry to tell you guys who don't like horror movies, but there are a lot of creepy movies coming out this year, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Courtney McGinley, and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, what is your all-time favorite horror movie? Let me know your answer down
It's Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
in the comments. Alright, let's get started on our list of the top 5 scary movies coming out in 2018. Coming in at number 5 spot, The Strangers Prey at Night. Yes, this one's already out, but technically it came out in 2018, and it's freaking terrifying, so it makes this list.
Oh,
As you guys know, I can't do math.
Oh,
They
I
freak
remember
me
this
the F
one.
out. Can't do it. This movie was released on March 9th, and I saw it opening night because even though it scares me, I like horror movies. And I mean, I only saw half of it anyway because the whole time I was like this. No, couldn't do it. In this movie, we have Christina Hendricks, Bailey Madison, Martin Henderson, and Lewis Pullman. This movie takes place 10 years after the first one, and Baghead, Dollface, and Pinup Girl are
Wait,
back
this is a sequel?
and crazier than ever. This time, instead of being in a cabin, we are in a deserted trailer park, and a family comes face to face with the masked psychopaths. Now, I must say, the original was better than the sequel, but it's still worth watching,
I mean,
and it's
that's
really
kinda
messed
case.
up and freaky. In at number 4, Truth or Dare. This movie is set to come out on April 13th, and it
I never watched this movie. It didn't look that good to me, but I never really thought it was worth a watch. But we'll see if it is worth a watch.
we have Lucy Hale, Tyler Posey, Violet Benet, Nolan Gerard Funk, Hayden Zito, and Sophia Taylor-Alley. The trailer for this movie looks pretty dark. It's a
Alley.
little bit of cringe tied in with a lot of WTF moments. But this movie comes
Cringe,
from the
huh?
producers of Get Out, The Purge, and Happy Death Day. All really good horror
Hey,
films,
Death
so it's
Day.
probably going to be really good. In this youth-oriented slasher, we follow a group of friends who get stuck in a deadly game of Truth or Dare when something starts punishing the players who break the rules. It's going to be interesting to see how this movie ends. In at number 3, The Purge: The Island. The
Oh,
Purge
yeah.
movies are all terrifying, and after the last one, I thought, how can they top that? Well, apparently by dumping them on an island. This movie is set to be released on July 4th.
What?
In it, we'll see Steve Harris, Patch Darragh, Mo McRae, and Yo Van Wade, among others. So in 2013, we
island.
started off with The Purge, then came The Purge Anarchy, and then The Purge Election Year, and each movie just got scarier and scarier. So this 4th installment is actually a prequel, which should be pretty interesting. It's going to take us back to the very first experimental Purge on Staten Island. Yeah, if it's like any of the other Purge movies, it's going to be terrifying. Coming at number 2, The Nun. Yeah, this was one.
Let me tell you about The Nun real quick. It was an alright movie, but not really that scary. I did get jump scared once or twice, but it's a good movie. I will say that. Siren told me it wasn't really a good movie, and it disappointed her, I believe. But for me, it was a good movie. In all honesty, the Conjuring universe is like, what are you guys doing?
One I was hoping would never come out. So I assume you've all seen The Conjuring, and if you haven't, I don't know if there's any hope for you. All I can say is you
Oh, I watched it, alright, Miss whatever your name is. I watched it. I didn't like it.
have to watch it. This is the first movie that introduces the nun. Well, technically it's Conjuring 2, but you should still watch the first one. But now she has her own movie in the latest franchise spinoff. This one is inspired by the evil nun that haunted Lorraine Warren. It's set to come out on July 13th, and in it we'll have Demain Bitcher, Tessa Farmiga, and Charlotte Hope, among others. In this movie, we follow a priest and a novitiate who discover an unholy secret at a Romanian abbey after a nun takes her own life. Yeah, this film is definitely going to be interesting, that's for sure. And in at number 1, Halloween.
Yes!
Now, this is a movie that people are super excited for, and that's basically for 2 reasons. 1, the movie is amazing, and it's created a great franchise. This will actually be the 11th installment in the Halloween franchise. And 2, Jamie Lee Curtis is back. This movie, of course...
And 3, Michael Myers, because he hasn't had a movie. He didn't have a movie for a couple of years because that remake. We don't talk about that one.
This is coming out right around Halloween on October 19th. It's also important to note that this movie is a new sequel, not a remake. And in it, we have Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, and Andy Matichak, among others. Now, as you guys might remember, Jamie's character died in Halloween Resurrection. So how is she back? Well, the filmmaker on this project, David Gordon Green, is ignoring the continuity of every film after the first one. So from what I grasp, this Halloween is picking up 40 years after the events of the original film. And Laurie Strode is back and once again comes face to face with Mike Myers. They're keeping pretty tight-lipped about this movie, and there isn't even a teaser trailer out yet, but I'm sure it's going to be great. And there you have it. That's the list of the top 5 scary movies coming out in 2018.
Well, I know I'm a year late on this, but that was a good list. The only thing that really set the thing down for me a bit was kind of Truth or Dare, because I don't think that was a really good movie. At least I think. Alright, I never watched it. For The Nun, yeah, you already know my thoughts on that. And the reason why I said I didn't like The Conjuring was because Conjuring was kind of boring. Some people that I know of just like to overhype some things, and the Conjuring universe was the most overhyped thing that has ever gotten to me. But I did like Annabelle 3, and Curse of La Llorona. I don't know. It's hard to pronounce it, but yeah. Those are the only ones I liked. As for everything else, no. And who's ready for Halloween Kills? Because I am. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, then that's good. I will see you guys in the next spooky reaction.